to Cameroon against Serbia in Group D. Choupo-Moting will have met only once previously in a friendly. It was back in 20. Here in Qatar following opening Group G. Enough to keep the experienced Vincent Aboubakar on in qualifying and looking to add to a very impressive fifth.
If he gets a service, without it then he's a blunted force really. But one or two changes in the Serbian lineup.
Cameroon and Serbia, two of in World Cup history today, with defeat set by Mexico, who lost their first 9 matches at the tournament. Serbia have not fared well themselves in the finals in recent years, losing 9 of their last 11. Early injuries problem here for Serbia and Mitrović. Serbia are a team who like to play out from the back. Cameroon are stepping onto them effectively here. Wouldn't quite open up. Fed in. It's a good-looking cross. That's what Mitrović is looking for. Clapped his hands immediately for the service from Milinković.
Yeah, he wasn't coming onto the ball. There wasn't a great amount of pace either in this cross. They've got 2 wonderful left-footed players. Decent run here.
Milinković-Savić initially. Attack stays alive here. This is nicely worked to Mitrović. Made room for the shot. Oh, it hits the post. In the end by Kostic, but Alexander Mitrović holds his hands to his face, and he was this close.
Well, he's quite clearly a man who comes alive in the shirt of the national team. Terrific strike. Goalkeeper's beaten. Passy actually has got his angles.
Cambi has felt the challenge. A playoff against Algeria. Ball bouncing around awkwardly and driven wide. Inexplicably by Mitrović. What a let-off for Cameroon.
I thought that ball had actually gone out.
Bomo's cross. It's a dangerous one. No takers in the colours of Cameroon.
That's why he's in Bomo, because of this. Either side of the flank. I don't think he's really going for goal.
Bouncing ball may be awkward here for Serbia. Angle tight. Vanya Milinković-Savić just making sure that he was covering his near post. Good run from Kunde. Juventus. This is Živković. Oh, clever pass. Leads to a corner. And a really good offer there from Maksimović. Goalkeeper has some catching practice.
Benefit actually from perhaps even sometimes switching to a back 4, saying to Kostic, well, plays a traditional left back for a little while, a little bit more. That's a silly challenge.
Well, Nkulu is going to get a yellow card here for his close attention to Živković.
Anything like that kind of space opportunity against Brazil. He can be a little bit slow to get into games.
Here's Živković, Tadić. Mitrović. And a flick on! And turned in by Collins Fry. Was it? No. The player at the far post. Castelletto, the centre-back. What a time to get your first senior international goal. Jean-Charles Castelletto. Play on, says the referee. Cameroon were just looking for a free kick for a moment there. So, celebrating of the goal. Milinković-Savić. Tadić. Goalkeeper commits. Spreads the play for Mbeumo. Fire on his outside. Mbeumo with a clever little ball, but it's well read. And importantly, well read by Milinković-Savić.
It wasn't quite perfect, was it? And it had to be, really. Collins Fry hesitated momentarily. Didn't think the pass was coming. And also, I think Brandon...
This is Živković. He's got it through to Tadić. There, picked up by Mitrović. In by Živković. And Tadić. The flag was up for offside, but you would have expected to be troubling the target there, Dusan Tadić.
Wasn't a great pass, actually, from Philip Costa.
It's a clever ball. Carries perfect weight. Cameroon's defensive work effective through back in 1990. They lost to England after extra time. Forceful work here by Koundé. Clear-sided goal. Milinković-Savić with a save, and second attempt is wide. But he's lively, Pierre Koundé.
I think he's justified his selection already today. So
Cameroon penalty area. Free header! And taken full advantage of the space by Pavlović. And a convincing header that flew past Davis Epassi in the Cameroon goal. Mitrović. Živković. Just shifted on that left foot. Milinković-Savić, 2-1 Serbia. Nobody for Cameroon could close the space. And Sergej Milinković-Savić fires Serbia into a 2-1 lead, and this game has been turned around here completely on its head in the space of just a few minutes. Here comes Serbia again. Mitrović in the clear, and the deflection saves Cameroon, and it will be a corner, and it's time enough to take it. They're all over the place. Here's Mbeumo, got runners to his right. Glare of the sun maybe in the eyes there of Milinković-Savić. Happy to get it out of harm's way. International goal, and Cameroon in front in the 29th minute. And the first minute of added-on time, Pavlović headed Serbia level. And 2 minutes later, Cameroon get the second half underway.
Measured words that are required for a coach later on in the game.
Kostic. Tadić looks for Kostic again. It's good work from Epassi. Flag was up from the assistant on the far side. Goalkeeper wasn't aware of that. Invites a run forward here from Mbumo. Well-timed challenge by Milinković. Given away again cheaply by Cameroon. Mitrović. Kostic. Milinković-Savić, beautifully worked. And in by Mitrović. Mitrović puts distance between Serbia and Cameroon, and they passed around the CAF qualifiers there. Serenely and frankly, from Cameroon's perspective, too easily. And they pay the price once again for giving the ball away, Cameroon. Goalkeeper stays at home.
Great ball. Great delivery from Brian Obama. Just that little bit late throwing him.
Castelletto.
And it had to be. Look at the cleverness of the ball. Cut back for a teammate that was on.
Well-timed run by Aboubakar. Can he get his shot away? Still alive here for Cameroon. Mbumo. Good work from Choupo-Moting. It's routine for Milinković-Savić.
Not been anywhere near the pace. It's clearly offside.
Flag staying down for now. It's Aboubakar. And the chip will find the... Oh, it's found the net, but the flag's up. I think he knew all along, but of course he's going to go on and try and finish and then wait for the decision.
Yeah, he's thinking, I can't have this much space, it's not possible. Ooh, I'll tell you what, that's very, very tight. Very tight.
I'm with you, it looked...
Timed it well. He has no idea what's behind him. He's looking just to bend his run slightly, not too much, otherwise he can never...
And the goal is given.
Wow.
Vincent Aboubakar. Well, sir.
Yeah, that was a zero pressure attempt on goal.
Here's a similar story opening up again for Aboubakar. And it's Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting. But once again we're wondering, are Cameroon going to get the benefit of being onside here? But they're celebrating at the moment, big style.
Yeah, he's making a run from a long ways and inside his own half. You can only really judge him by the...
Fight. Surely not another. And that's easy for Milinković-Savić. So where do we look next for the drama? At a Serbia corner. By Tadić. Oh, how cool was that? From Choupo-Moting. Brilliant. Kostic. Useful ball in. It's well dealt.
Trying to play offside here.
In goes Mitrović. Might be a triple change, indeed it will be. Now, flag staying down here for Mitrović. Epassi with an important save. Serbia come again, Tadić. Milinković-Savić.
Got to get to the ball. Got to go and press that ball.
Yeah, with Kostic. Another good ball in. That is a wand of a left foot. Kostic, he's just asking teammates to get on the end of it.
Yeah, it's a super ball. And Mitrović has actually got him.
Almost certain elimination. All depends on the Brazil-Swiss game later. He's trying to release Kostic again, who's done well. Such a good outlet on the left for Serbia, this man. He's the brave here. Serbia through Tadic, threatened Mitrović. Well, how many times have we seen Alexander Mitrović hit the back of the net in those positions? Worked this well. In goes Mitrović. Passi with a big save. Still with Mitrović, but the flag is up. And he rushed out of Mitrović, effectively there. Davis Passi. Cameroon should get a free kick out of that, and they will. And Kudu was a nuisance to Milinković. Yellow card for the Serbian defender. Is this our moment, say the Cameroon fans? No, Milinković-Savić. If Brazil beat Switzerland tonight, they'll already be through. Nice shot there. One down, Rigobert Song's team. Serbia are still alive. It's on as even. Jean-Charles Castelletto had Cameroon in front. 2 first-half stoppage time goals. Pavlović and Milinković-Savić. 2-1 Serbia at half-time. 3-1 through Alexander Mitrović.